Well, let's shift our attention back now to one of the big stories of the day, which is the fact that the government now seems to have the BJP on board on the question of the Nuclear Liability Bill. The government and the BJP almost cooperating for the first time in as long as I can remember. So the BJP's objections have been taken on board, and now that bill is going to be introduced tomorrow. Joining us now to discuss that, Nuclear-Liability Joshi, senior leader of the BJP, and we also have Mr. D. Raja of the CPI, who I don't think still completely agrees with what's there in this bill right now. But Dr. Joshi, let me just start with you. It's almost, it's quite rare in a sense that the BJP and the government have sat together, thrashed out what should actually happen. What is the nature of the agreement that you and the Congress government have actually reached, which has enabled you to back this bill?
Well, there are 3-4 things which the government has accepted, and they are our major concerns. Other concerns, they may be ignored for the time being. The first one was that the bill should be India-centric. The second was that it should be more concerned about the victims of the any hazard or any disaster. And the third was that the compensation should be adequate. And fourth was that there is no need to join CSE.
Okay, so now that the government has accepted your views on this, so you in a sense are on board. Mr. Raja, what is the left's view? Are you still feeling that this bill is not something that you would be backing and you'll be voting against it? Also, I understand you want a higher cap, not 1,500 crores, but something like 10,000 crores.
Definitely, we do not agree with the bill as it is in the present form. We have given our dissent note, CPI, CPM, Forward Bloc, all left parties have given a dissent note. In fact, BJP was telling it would give a dissent note. It is their problem, because I am seeing on major economic policies, on crucial policies like nuclear bill, BJP takes the side of government, goes along with Congress. It is their problem. Let them explain to the country and the people. As far as left is concerned, yes, we have serious objections to the bill. Number one, we do not want the government to keep an option open to join any international convention. That actually the statement of objectives, that enabling provision is given. And we said, even though it is not part of the bill, the statement of object is very clear, and you are keeping that option open, which we do not agree, number one. Number two, the liability. Why do you cap liability 500 crores? Now they are talking about 1,500 crores. And when you buy nuclear reactor spending some 30,000 crores or 50,000 crores, the government should have learned some lessons from Bhopal tragedy, how the compensation was dealt with. Now, in this regard, we have suggested, all right, 10,000 crores is one view, but as far as my party is concerned, we are concerned, we said, why to have a cap? You have unlimited liability. That is in the fairness of the situation, and when nuclear disaster takes place, yeah, that is one objection. The other objection, why this operators liability and suppliers liability are separated. Operators liability.
I'll just come to some of those other points, Mr. Raja, in just a minute. I'll just come back to some of those points. But Mr. Dr. Joshi, just wanted to get your view on the fact that the left wants a higher liability cap. Is that a reasonable or an unreasonable position? I mean, do you think that demand is unreasonable?
No, it's not unreasonable, you see, because in case of our nuclear damage, particularly in a country like India, where the population is thick, the loss of human life and the consequent damage to the health and the environment would be much, much larger than Chernobyl or 3 Mile Island. We have seen what had happened in Bhopal gas tragedy.